me the district attorney's name.
I can provide you the register of action.
Okay, if that has it on there, I mean, it's public record. I don't know why you guys act like it's something so private.
I mean, if they wouldn't give you their name, I'm not sure why they're not doing that. Who are you with?
I'm here investigating the case. I was also a witness, and they failed to put me on the stand. I'm observing the misconduct and the deprivation of rights on Miss Janice. So if I can know who the district attorney is, it's all public record. Thank you. I'm being denied to get the district attorney's information at the Colorado Springs courts. During that morning hearing, there was another hearing that occurred, and can I please be provided the case number that was also on docket today for Judge Lowery's court? I just need the case numbers on his docket for today. I can't provide you because that's the Oh, okay. They told me you would have it done. All right, so where would I get that? Okay, and the division is on what floor? Okay, what floor is that? Oh, so ask his clerk. Okay, thank you for your time, ma'am. So the court records refused to provide me the information to Judge Lowery's courtroom. Judge Lowery doesn't turn his timer on in the courtroom, and he doesn't have a printout docket on the wall of his courtroom. I took a picture of it to prove it. And the court records department refuses to give over the court hearings and the case docket with the case numbers on it, which are all public record, which are required by due process law for those actors to put them up publicly before even having a hearing. And the district attorney, Laurel Johnson, refused to give her name, refused to provide me the case number while Janice's hearing was going on, the trial actually, 15 CR 2081, in the morning at about 8:45 actually. I think I took copious notes, but I'm in the car right now. And as they had another hearing while Janice is scheduled for the entire day for a trial, so they entered into another hearing. The gentleman had properly served officers subpoenas to appear, and they failed to appear on their subpoena, which is a contempt of court under the subpoena laws, which means they would have a warrant for their arrest. But Judge Lowery didn't turn the recorder on in his case either, denied the defendant to hold those officers in contempt under subpoena law, and he just played stupid and like he didn't know what to do. Just ask his attorney. And the man was deprived of all of his rights as well. So I wanted to get the case number so I could report it to the FBI, and they all refused to give the case number. They all refused to give Laura Johnson's name. And they refuse to turn the court timers on and the court recorders on. They have a personal transcriptionist who is tainting the records so they can have a false, perjured document for when it goes down, hoping that it will cover up their crime. Which means if you do not have the court recorders on in the court, which gives us legal lawful reasons to record, which means it's not a crime to record in the courts when the courts are not recording properly under the law as required. So you are entitled to record the entire trial, entire hearings, entire court proceedings because they're committing a crime. And you have a right to have a valid, concise record. And when they're tainting the record by not turning on the recorders, then you have to record yourself. And then when they try to false prosecute you like they're doing me, 17M654, that's just another crime against your rights. So, they won't be judges forever. Don't worry, I'll hold out because all of these crimes have no statute of limitation. FYI, Pueblo, FYI, Colorado. So everybody going through torment, you hold strong. You cinch up your boots, the FBI says. You get your big girl panties on, and you weigh out this storm. You wait it out as long as you can because they won't be there forever. And then you sue like a motherfucker. You can take their house, their cars. You could go after all the trust that they give to their children, their grandchildren, everything. And anything they have ever transferred and laundered to try to cover up from this day forward, and anytime they've done that to you, you can go after it. Just so you know. So you're going to want a really good investigator who will catch all their laundering and embezzlement and all of their transactions to try to cover all this up. They do it with their children, their friends, fake aliases, overseas accounts. You can get all of it in a federal lawsuit. Look it up. There's laws. So just hold tight. Weather the storm because they won't be in there forever. And document. Report everything online. Print it, save it, copy it. And you save all the documents, whether you think it's frivolous or not, or nobody's going to do anything, you keep reporting because it's documentation that will be used later down the road when you sue and you win big. And report everywhere. Colorado Attorney General, the state governors, you report to the FBI, report to Donald Trump at the White House. All these you can do online, and you can print them out. The United States Department of Justice, the U.S. Senate's office, and many of them will send you emails with your report and the number. And you can send to your local police and sheriff's office. Report to all of them. The same report. That's what I do. I take the same report and I report to all of them. I have such a huge documentation, and so should you. Everything they do. Everything. Because you'll win in the end. I promise you.